Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. Today is July 15th. If you see this video, it is timeless. I was hesitant in putting this up, but I think we all need to hear this as a collective. So I don't know if I'm going to put this up or not, but here goes. Okay, we have the garden and the gate. Happy family. This one wants to come out, so we have here storm warnings. So people are living their lives here. Like I said, this is for the whole collective of what's going on because I really didn't feel like doing it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So here someone's waiting for something better. Here we have the happy family and we have storm warnings. Okay. So I'm going to use the deck I always use here. So I don't have too much room, but I will play with this. Okay, so this has to do with what's going on, and we're all living through it. No one's immune to it. I rarely look at the news, but I just needed something told me. I was going to say nudge. Something nudged me, and here I am. Okay, so this has to do with our world. Okay, let me put this a little up. This has to do with the world today, the way it is. It's not good, is it? No, it's not. Despite we want to really think that it is, we all know it's not. There's a lot of chaos and confusion here. A lot of chaos. What I am sensing here, it's not only riots, things of that nature. I feel that people will be, no matter what the economic ladder is in it, poor, rich, or whatever, they're going to be fighting. And this, like I said, they're not immune. Lots of things are going to happen that we have no control of. But in some aspects, we may, but as we all know, the government really doesn't listen. Okay? They do what they want. Here with the storm warning, I'm getting here lots of floods. Like, I feel like there's going to be, we're going to be inundated. Like there's going to be cities, for example, let's take NYC, New York City. There's going to be a wave, a huge wave, okay, over these tall buildings. Like, no one's going to be saved, okay? It's just going to be over flooded. There's a lot of things I want to say, but I don't want to scare my audience. There's going to be warnings right now with what's going on with the wars, which I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that thought that it wasn't even a war to begin with, but they made it as a war, and a lot of people died, and for no reason at all. And again, with this other war, the Palestinians with the Israelis, that's the notion. I mean, that shouldn't have happened. What I see here, there's going to be sort of like a tsunami over these cities. Like, there's going to be, where you least expect it, there's going to be flooding. Okay? There's going to be some sort of war that's going to outbreak here. Okay? With the Knight of Swords here. And money will make a difference here with the Nine of Cups. I'm thinking of the stock market with that. Money value will be down. Um, there's going to be sort of like some sort of olive tree sent to someone of importance, or what have you, but I don't think they're going to take it. So I'm thinking of those countries who are now fighting a war. And here we have for stability. We're gonna be shaken up. We're gonna be shaken up here. There's a lot of retrospection here, a lot of thinking. With the Four of Swords here, there's gonna be, this came out like this, so there's going to be some confrontation, some planning, because this is worrying. This could be the USA. This is very jarring, very, it's not going to make whomever it is that's in charge of our country sleep at night. For starters here, this is going to affect all of us. Here with the Page of Pentacles, this was upside down, but I'm going to read it as, okay, I feel like agriculture and all that stuff is going to come to a halt. Okay. This is a myriad of things that I just can't put out in one short reading here, but the King of Cups, there's going to be a lot of lives shattered, so to speak here. This came out like this. So they may be a lot of lives shattered. Their lives will be upside down. This is all classes across the board. Let me see. I'll second conjure here because I feel Page of, this is upside down. What else do we have here? This is upside down as well. And this is upside down. So there's going to be a lot of loss, not only in lives, but in aspects of what they bring to the table. There's going to be a loss here. I am trying to figure out here. This came upside down, so I feel here that they're like iffy. They want to give a message, but they're hesitant here. There's a lot of touch and go, a lot of walking on eggshells, so to speak. Okay, so this was upside down, and this was upside down too. The Four of Coins. So a lot of people are going to hold on to their monies, however, because they're going to need to survive. But at this point, I'm really feeling that money is not a matter at this point. It does not matter. It does not matter. So what I suggest, it's up to whomever, start buying and putting away, like when you put away for a rainy day money, put away, what's the word called? Oh my gosh. Not hoarding. My mind just went blank. Like, oh my gosh, I can't remember the word. It's not being a hoarder. It's like, say, protecting yourself and your family, however it resonates to you. Food, water, medicines, your pet's medicine, your pet food, whatever. Because there's going to come a day, we don't know, but as I feel here, the government's not going to help us. Your neighbor may not even help you and your family. You have to do for yourself. Okay, you got to start prepping. That's the word, prepping. I think I said this in the previous video. Prepping. we need to prep because the government is all about them. They're not going to be helping anyone. Okay? So you have to do for yourself and for your family. There's going to be a lot of grieving, a lot of loss here. I feel like they're not going to maybe comply in things pertaining to agreements, proposals, legislate, whatever the gamut may be. Okay. There's a message coming forth here. The message may be this week, this month, next month. We don't know. And with the circumstances that have happened and are still happening, this world is not the way it was or the way it should be. Times do change. But I really, really feel that it's being shifted. It's not balanced the way, like, the whole world is being shifted. Okay? And with the Nine of Cups here, upside down, to me, this is like everyone for themselves. And I'm not saying per person, I'm saying per country, per state, per region. You get the point, right? I'm gonna pick 3 more cards here, see anything. But I really do feel here that more than just waves of water coming from wherever, from the Atlantic Ocean or wherever you live, I feel it's going to be like a wipeout. Okay. Of course, there's always survivors, but in the scope of this, I feel like I'm talking about what's a little bit of what's happening now and what I foresee. So with the tidal wave, when I started off with the tidal wave, that's the first thing I saw. Okay. So the second thing was what's going on now that I feel that we have to prep for. Okay. The Star card. So there has to be some sort of agreement here for things to align. Okay. So things can shift like they're supposed to be. Okay. Okay, this came this way. So some of you, I see here, some people will be just thinking about themselves, taking and not giving rats, why about anybody else. They're just thinking about themselves and taking and taking and taking. I also see here, not only taking, this is taking what is not theirs. So, what does that tell you? It could be they're coming in to take what's theirs, what they think is theirs. It could be a store that's looted. There could be looting. There could be fires. The whole 9 yards. I'm just saying. Let's see this. With the Page of Wands here, there is a message that needs to be heard, but some of these people, delegates, don't want to hear it. They want to benefit from wherever they can benefit, never mind the people. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. 2 more. Okay, so Temperance, there is no more waiting. There is no more waiting. They're going to do what they want to do. Okay? There is no more waiting. No more patience. There are some people or some countries per se that are very ticked off. Okay, here with the 9 of Wands. no one's holding on to anything anymore. It's grab and go, or whatever they toss up in the air. To me, this means they're just doing half-assed work than what they really should be doing is in order to protect the world in its whole entirety. That's what I'm getting here. I don't want to leave this like this, but let's see what messages we have here. I'm just going to pick a few from John Holland, and we'll leave it at that. Let's see what Spirit has to say, guys. Woman holding a coin. Okay, this is not, no. I'm sorry, guys, this is not even my deck. Okay, woman holding a coin. Okay, we got two here. A child's love and believe. Believe that things will work out for the betterment of all. Breathe. Don't watch the news too much. It's not worth it. And hope. So hope and believe, I think, are the two cards here that you guys can benefit from. Because it's a force of a word here, and it works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are and the power of your belief. With hope, I really feel here, those who you have lost are with you all the step of the way in the low points of your life. Yeah, this is what I have here. I was hesitant in bringing it out, but I said, why should I hide this? So, pardon the noise. Why should I hide this? That's why I'm here for, and I hope you enjoy this, and just take heed. Just take heed. Be blessed, and namaste.